When I arrived at Albion Station, I knew that my walk would be long but interesting. I had always seen this amazing park on my way to work, but never thought about trying to locate it. However, my curiosity was piqued when I had a day off and decided that today is the day that I will finally attempt to find it. The garden was stunning and much bigger than what I had expected. I wanted to immerse myself in my placewalk and walk in not knowing what to expect. The weather was lovely, not too hot, not too cold. I could hear the birds chirping and the trains whizzing by. As I entered the H.V. McKay Memorial Gardens, originally called the Sunshine Gardens, established in 1909 by Hugh Victor McKay as part of the garden suburb, an oasis of recreation and relaxation for the workers at the Sunshine Harvest Works and the families, I marveled at the landscaping and was drawn in by the number of plants. They weren't native to Australia, instead they looked like the ones from Europe. In fact, the whole garden looked like I'd gone back in time to the Victorian era, or in this case, Edwardian era. While walking around, I paid attention to my surroundings and tried thinking of what kind of science the children could learn. I walked past some of the plants and thought, why did they pick these plants instead of the native ones that could survive easier? I thought this could link into biological sciences where the children could learn about living things in the garden. I thought, what does this place have to offer? Children are co-constructors of their own learning. They are natural-born scientists, investigating, questioning, exploring, and experimenting. As they explore, they are often confronted with simple scientific and mathematical concepts all through play. Holden 2018. Children are naturally curious. They love exploring the world around them and creating connections with places from infancy, developing their own working theories about how the world works through the people, places, and things. The reason I chose this park is because it brought wonder and curiosity to me, and I want the children to feel the same way. I want them to explore the variety of plants, rocks, and wildlife and come to their own conclusions as to how they survive. For them to develop their science inquiry skills so they can hypothesize and research how they think the soil helps the plants grow, what goes into soil, what happens to compost. As a group, we could investigate worm farming and making our own compost. They can experiment by gathering different seeds and seeing how or if they can grow. How do they know what part of the plant is the seed? What do we need to plant the seed? Where is the best location to plant? Wither Lubinsky 2020, page 183 to 186, discusses learning through direct experience, the difference between outdoor and similar activities indoors. What would your body be doing? What other objects might surround you? What might the teacher and other children be doing? What else might you discover? What other inquiries could emerge? In a classroom setting, I could bring pictures of plants and wildlife, include videos with sound, and do art activities with them. But in an actual park, the learning possibilities are endless. They can run through the grass. They can smell the flowers. Hear the wind blow through the trees. Hear and see the birds swooping and moving tree to tree. See the seasonal changes of the plants and compare them. They can touch and interact with everything around them. I want to focus on play-based learning, and that learning is not a one-size-fits-all perspective, but one where learning and teaching can take many forms depending on the student and teachers. An inquiry model suggests that learning is best achieved when students are invited to participate in making decisions about their learning process. Seeley Flint et al., 2020, page 12.